So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean. Trish!
Dante.
Oh, get a room already! So hello everyone and welcome to Low Budget Otaku, and today we have a review of the Neca Devil May Cry 1 Dante. Devil May Cry is probably one of my favorite games of all time, just slightly below Shenmue and Metal Gear Solid. Dante has always been one of the coolest characters in the history of video games, so of course I had to have a figure of him. But of course I had to choose wisely.
What the hell is this? My name, by the way, is Dante. Fuck you. I think that look suits you better.
Makes you think I give a shit.
And your judgments interest me not. For I am here to reclaim what is rightfully mine. Fuck you. My name is... Fuck you. Do your homework first.
Let's just forget that atrocity ever happened. There are just 4 Dantes. And today we are going to take a look at the original, the one that started all, Devil May Cry 1's Dante. That was made from Neca. So this is actually an old figure. Now later on I want to get the PlayArt Sky Devil May Cry 3 Dante that is still a bit easy to find at a good price because there's a bootleg. But I wanted really the 4, but the 4 is very rare now, so it's going to be hard. Now let me be honest, I am not sure if this is the original or if it is a bootleg. Until I actually started filming the review, I completely thought it would be the original, but some details made me... Now let's take a look at this box. The box is very pretty. It has a artwork that is very similar to the game itself on the front. Some great symbols. Then we have some action poses in the back with some image of Trish. They really should have done also a figure from her. We have some text to describe the game. Then we have, of course, a flip screen, and we see another pose. So, good box, and it arrived very well protected. Now taking a look at what it comes with. So we have the sword that is beautiful. It's Alistair, one of the first swords he gets on the game. I missed actually the time where Devil May Cry would give you different weapons that would give you different powers. Now you have a shotgun. The shotgun is the detail where I start believing that maybe this is a bootleg. Not because it looks bad. I'm trying to focus. There you go. Because overall it actually has some great dry brushing, but there's some intrusion of grey paint in the part that it should be wood. And it's just on one side, so it's a little bit weird, because in the other side there's no intrusion, then that side has intrusion. So that may be a sign of a bootleg. Now we have 2 grabby hands, but they're different. One of is for the sword and the other one is to support the shotgun. Now we have the guns, both Ebony and Ivory. They are very good for the scale of this figure and for the pricing. I got this for less than 20 euros, but it was because of a coupon, because it was more than 20 euros. Now the gun itself, it looks very good. The painting is almost perfect. I haven't seen any wrongdoing yet. Unfortunately, you cannot expect, of course, the picture of the ladies on the gun, but it still simulates very well what Ebony and Ivory are. They're definitely the best looking accessory of them all, even though in below is some intrusion also on the gold. Yeah, some intrusion of the gold. Then we go back to the figure. Guess that's it for the accessories, so we're going to take a look at his articulation. So let's take a look. His head, I think, is in a simple ball joint. It doesn't move that much up and down, but you have some good side to side, and it's a little bit limited. I don't know if it is because of the code, but I think it's actually because of the type of ball pegs. So you have some great detail on the face and the hair, especially again for the price of the figure. Then you have a ball hinge in both arms, and you have some swivel on the top, but most of the time you're actually going to swivel the ball peg instead of the bicep swivel, but you do have a bicep swivel. Now the hinge in the elbows is very limited because of that code, so you have some troubles bending the elbow to get him in some poses. Then you have a simple ball peg, very small for the hand. It works very well, the hands are very easy to replace, but sometimes also they fall easily. But yeah, that's the only limitation in the arms, is that elbow. Then you have a waist swivel, that's a bit limited by the jacket, but the jacket is rubbery, soft material, so you can help him get a little bit out of the way. Not a long spread, but then you have some swivel on the legs. And the legs, by the way, are on ball hinges, and then you have a double hinge knee. The cape, by the way, is not articulated, but then you have some swivel on the boot. And then in the end you have, I think it's actually a ball hinge in the feet that allows from side to side, rotation, and some pivots. So you do get very stable poses from this guy, even though some friends of mine tell me that theirs falls very easily because of the weight of the cape, but if you're careful you can pose them just right. Well, the reality is the figure itself is a little bit limited in terms of articulation, but it looks amazing, especially for the price. This figure of course is not as tall as a PlayArts kind. I'm not going to do a size comparison in this video because every size comparison of any review I do, I put this figure in, so you can just go check those out. What surprises me more on this figure is the amazing paintwork that the figure itself has. It looks exactly like the game. And of course, as a Devil May Cry fan, I believe I could not have missed this figure out. And again, I think it doesn't matter if it is the original or a bootleg, because regardless, it looks perfect. So without a doubt, this figure will get my low budget otaku seal of approval. I'm very interested in NECA figures now. I'm probably going to get more figures of this brand. Don't forget to check out my other reviews. I have an amazing playlist for you guys. And of course, don't forget, I'm always looking for amazing low budget deals for new collectors. And now, before I leave you with some pictures of that amazing figure, let me tell you something as the real Dante. It's going to spoil you Game of Thrones. It's me, the last person to sit on the chair. It's Dante. Dante! So yeah, leaving you some pictures. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and we'll see you next time.